Welcome back to week 3 of the Spotlight Challenge, and for this week, the theme is Alice in Wonderland. Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today's set, as you saw in the beginning, is the May's 3rd week of the Spotlight Challenge, and the theme for this week is Alice in Wonderland. Now, this one I'm going to tell you off rip, it had me so stumped on what to do because there's so many different things that you can actually do with this set. And I knew this a month in advance, and I kind of wish I would have got a roll on it last month. But it's okay. I think I came up with something pretty good, very last minute. So I did it last night, literally. But I'm here. Today I'm using Kiara Sky's Long Coffin full cover tips. And I'm going to be just taking these right off. So I didn't really prep as much. But if you are going to wear these and doing them as press-ons, you do want to etch the top of your nail. So you would either want to use a primer, or you can also etch it with a buffer, buff off the shine. Right now I'm just applying a layer of base coat gel over all of the nails, and I'll go ahead and cure my lamp for 30 seconds. So I'm starting off with this white Coosa gel liner, and I'm going to use a gel brush. So I put it on my palette. I'm using a gel brush, and I'm going to literally paint all of the nails besides the pinky in this white shade. And I do 2 coats, curing for 30 seconds in between each of the coats. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the artist this week that we're spotlighting who actually chose this theme. So the first person I'm going to go ahead and shout out is Nessa, and I'm going to put up her YouTube channel, and you can see she has an array of different things that she does here. She has amazing artwork, guys, so I do recommend you going and checking out her YouTube. And then also I'm going to throw up her Instagram as well and kind of just highlight some of the photos there that stood out to me. She's a really sweet girl. I love watching her videos. Like I said, I do like her designs. So I recommend that you all go over to my girl and hit that subscribe button on her YouTube and check her out, as well as go to her Instagram and check her out as well. I've had the pleasure of speaking with these ladies in a group chat, and they are just amazing. So the next person that I do want to go ahead and showcase as a spotlight artist is going to be Mama Does Nails. She is so hilarious, just naturally. I love her videos as well. She has a lot of very unique styles, and again, I'm putting up her YouTube, and then I'm going to highlight some things on her Instagram that stood out to me as well. She's an amazing artist. I love her creativity and the different things that she actually does with her nail sets. Just absolutely amazing, this woman is. And I just really want to shout her out a little more, just because with this challenge, I expressed in the group chat on like 2 days ago that I was stumped. I did not know what to do. I was a little stressed because the ideas that I had, I didn't have enough time to actually put it together. And these girls came in this chat and just encouraged me so much. But she reached out to me personally, just giving me tips and bits, and like just making me feel so much better about this challenge. Because to tell you the truth, I really didn't know what I was going to do until they did ask that question of how we're doing on this particular set. But I'm very thankful and grateful to have met her. She's a godsend, and I do ask that you please, if you support me, go and check my girl Mama Does Nails out and just tell her I sent you over. But please subscribe to her YouTube. You will not regret it, as well as her Instagram. I know you'll be fully satisfied with the content that she does provide. So now I'm going to my pinky, and I'm using a red Coosa gel liner the same way I put it on my nail palette, used the gel brush and applied it to my pinky, doing 2 coats and curing in between each of the coats for 30 seconds. So once I get the second coats on all of that, as you see here, I'm going in with a black Coosa gel liner and just going to start the designs. So for this set, I'm basically focusing on Queen of Hearts. So it's going to be a Queen of Hearts set with some pretty simple designs. But the challenge for this one for me was just actually trying to figure out something to do for the set. So this challenge that we're doing is essentially just to challenge yourself in ways that you've never done before. And for this one, I did kind of want to like draw out some of the characters. But like I said, like I have a very busy life. Like I'm always constantly moving. I really never get a moment to myself. And so for me to do so well at keeping up with my videos on YouTube, it does amaze me at times because I'm constantly doing things. I don't really have time for myself. So I really didn't have the time to sit down and try those designs I wanted to. I mean, summer is coming, so I will have a lot more time to do the type of artwork I want to jump into. But with school and the kids and stuff, it sometimes is very hard for me to get content out like I want. So a lot of times I just do quick, easy designs, but I do want to try my hand at more intricate things. So I was a little bummed that I wasn't able to do what I kind of had sketched out because of all of the detailing. But like I said, the motivation from the group just, had me go ahead and just create something fully based on the Queen of Hearts. And I think it came out great. So on my thumb, I'm doing the Swirl Design. And for this one, I kind of forgot to cure. So I let it sit and it kind of like spread a bit as if I was using blooming gel. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I like how it turned out, but you'll see that at the end. But I'm just going around with my black Coosa gel liner and making this swirl all over this nail. And again, like I said, I did forget to cure, so I sat that down and moved on to my next nail. But the last wonderful spotlight artist of this week is Roze 318. And guys, I love her vibe. She's like super sweet, and like in her videos I just love how she talks. It's like, I mean, all of us talk as if we're really talking to you, but I mean, like, you just have to check her videos out to understand what I mean. And for the longest I would see her in comments and stuff, and I kind of wondered if she had a channel, and I could never find her, but it was because I was like mixing up the numbers in her name. But she is absolutely amazing. And again, I'm putting up her YouTube as well as highlighting some of my most favorite sets that kind of stood out to me on Instagram as well, just to show her work. Like, this is amazing beauty, and I really love her content. Like, and with her YouTube, she does Bath and Body Work hauls. She does have premieres every Saturday where she actually chats with everybody, and I do want to try to start that. So if you're somebody that's been subscribed to me and you feel like you jump into a premiere and chat with me while we're watching my nail set, comment down below and let me know. But again, back to Roze, I do really would appreciate it if you went ahead and subscribed to her YouTube as well as followed her on Instagram. I promise you will not regret it. Her growth is just amazing. Like, she is just like excelling. Like, she is doing her thing, and I absolutely love all 3 of these ladies. And again, I do ask that you check all of them out, as well as all the other ladies as well in the challenge. And I will have us all linked down below so that you can check out all of the videos we've done so far. So this is week 3. In week 1 we did Pac-Man. Week 2 we did tattoo art. And then this is the 3rd week of Alice in Wonderland. And we have one more week coming up, and you guys need to stay tuned for that. It's the very last one, but it's also a very amazing theme as well. And in that one, I'm definitely going to be doing something I've never done before. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it comes out fine. So now I'm moving over to my index. And on this one, I wanted to just basically draw a big card. So I'm going to make the cues with that red Coosa gel liner and in either corner of the nail. And then right under it, I'm going to do 2 red hearts. And then in the middle, I'll do a bigger red heart as if it was like a playing card, just a big playing card. And in between everything, so in between the two cues, I flash cure for about 10-15 seconds. With the two hearts, I flash cure for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then with the middle heart, after that one, I do cure for a full 30 seconds. So for my middle finger, I'm going to do a checkerboard. So I'm using the black Coosa gel liner, and I'm going to go in the middle and make 2 lines, and then in between, after the 2 lines, then I go across about 4 times with lines, and in between each square I make them black, just to kind of make a checkerboard effect. And I love checkerboard nails. I've done this a few times, and I just like how it looks. It looks very nice. Very simple and beginner friendly for anyone to try and do. But once I get this nail set, again, I do go ahead and cure for 30 seconds. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And this is the time in my video that I take to show everyone appreciation for just showing up for me. I appreciate you all. So thank you to anyone who's taken their time to watch any one of my videos. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and thank you so very much for taking your time to join me on my nail journey. It means so much to me. And I always say this, but I mean it. If there's anything you'd like to see, just comment down below and let me know, and I will go ahead and make that happen for you. To anyone that has been subscribed, the love that you show, and I say this every video, but I really mean it. It's overwhelming at times because, I was really nervous about starting YouTube, and now that I've done it, I've met some incredible people, and I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and I thank you so very much for your continued support. Moving on to my ring finger, I'm going to go ahead with a dotting tool and make just 3 red hearts down the center of this nail. And this method of doing a heart is pretty easy, but I overthink. So I ended up trying to do these hearts 3 different times to try and get them okay. They weren't perfect because I do suck at doing hearts even with a dotting tool, but they came out okay. Once I got the heart set, I did cure for 30 seconds. And then lastly, on my pinky, I'm taking my black Coosa gel liner and I'm going to make a line right down the center of this nail. And I will go ahead and flash cure that for about 15 seconds. And then on either side of the heart, I make 3 hearts going down that nail. And I absolutely loved how this one turned out. But once I go ahead, excuse me, and I'm doing the rounding tool method for the hearts, because for me it's the easiest. Although I don't really like how my hearts come out like this, it is the easiest method. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those hearts going on either side, and then I'll cure for 30 seconds. So on my index, I'm now using top coat just to seal in the design. But while that top coat is wet, I'm going to go ahead and place some black rhinestones up by the cuticle and a few up by the free edge just to fancy up this nail a bit. Once I get those rhinestones set how I want, I do go ahead and cure my lamp for 30 seconds. So for my middle finger, I'm doing the same thing as far as applying the top coat and leaving it wet again. But this time I'm going to place red rhinestones in the center of the squares on this nail, like not in the middle of them, but you'll see in just a moment, but just right on the middle, like at the corner of the middle squares. And once I get them set how I see fit, again, I'm going to cure for 30 seconds. And then on my ring finger, I'm top coating again, and I'm going to place black rhinestones all the way around this nail here and cure for 30 seconds. So again, guys, I thank you for joining me on this nail set. So for my pinky and thumb, I don't do anything. I just top coat them because I felt like I already had enough bling kind of incorporated for this particular set, and those two looked fine just how they were with nothing extra, so I didn't add anything on those two nails. But I do thank you for joining me today on this video, and I ask that you please go and subscribe to all my nail sisters that are in this challenge. You will not regret watching any one of us, especially my spotlight artist of this week. So Mama Does Nails, Roze 318, and Nail Art by Nessa. Check my girls out, like I said, as well as all of the other ladies. All of those links will be down below. And we're definitely coming back next week to give you our last and final absolutely wonderful theme. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish watching me apply these rhinestones and top coating the other two nails. Off camera, I did go ahead and apply these nails and apply some cuticle oil as well. And this is how the nail set is looking before I actually apply them, and I loved it. So here's my finished set. It came out super cute for like a last minute design. Like I literally finished this 1 o'clock in the morning. It was amazing when it got finished. So comment down below, let me know what you think of this nail set. And do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. Again, catch us next week, next Saturday, where we do our last and final theme for the May Spotlight Challenge. And I'll see you in my next one. Much love to you all.